Vulnerability density and time to remediate. Vulnerability density and time to remediate are two key metrics that can be used to measure the effectiveness of a CTEM program. Vulnerability density is a measure of the number of vulnerabilities per unit of code or system. It provides an indication of the overall security health of an organization's systems. A lower vulnerability density indicates a more secure system, while a higher vulnerability density suggests a greater potential for exploitation. To use this metric effectively, organizations should track changes in vulnerability density over time. A decreasing trend would indicate that the CTEM program is effectively identifying and remediating vulnerabilities, thereby improving the organization's security posture. It is calculated by dividing the total number of vulnerabilities by the total number of systems or applications. This metric can be used to estimate the number of residual vulnerabilities in a newly released software system given its size. A high vulnerability density indicates that there are more vulnerabilities to remediate, which could lead to a higher risk of exploitation. Organizations should aim to keep vulnerability density low to reduce the risk of exploitation. Time to remediate, also known as mean time to respond, is a measure of the average time it takes to respond to and remediate identified vulnerabilities or threats. A lower MTTR indicates efficient response and resolution, suggesting a more effective CTEM program. This metric is crucial because the longer a vulnerability remains unaddressed, the greater the chance it could be exploited by malicious actors. Therefore, a successful CTEM program should help reduce the time between detection and remediation. It is calculated by subtracting the discovery date from the remediation date. In more simple terms, MTTR is the number of days it takes to close a security vulnerability once it has been discovered. MTTR may also be calculated on a case-by-case basis or on a macro level. The macro equation for MTTR is MTTR equals total sum of detection to remediation time is divided by total number of incidents. A lower time to remediation indicates that vulnerabilities are being addressed quickly and reduces the risk of exploitation. Organizations should aim for a short time to remediation to reduce risk. Both metrics provide valuable insights into the effectiveness of a CTEM program. By continuously monitoring these metrics, organizations can identify areas for improvement and take action to enhance their security posture.